unmistakable New York skyline to the east. And we are across the river on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the New York Giants. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It's Graham Gano to get this one started. And off we go from East Rutherford. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line. They'll go play action with Darnold. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Seattle.
70. Here we go.
They run with Walker. And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 2.
Street. Hawk 70. Hawk. Warrior 70. Check pass. Third. Hey. Roll. Big Lion. Ready.
From the gun, it's Milrow. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. 11 yards for number 11. And a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Milrow. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Come on.
Here's a handoff to Walker. And some good blocking, springing it. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game. Force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away. And then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. From the shotgun, it's Milrow. He runs with it. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
Initially, they do a really nice job of bringing pressure, but what you can't do anytime you're playing an athletic quarterback like this, Mike, is you can't let him escape the pocket. You got to keep him on the spot.
And he will get into the end zone. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Seahawks. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Throwing to start. Here's Darnold. just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. They'll run, and this is Cam Scatterboo. One quarter in the books. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Giants football here to begin the second quarter. They're looking at a second down and 9 to go.
Here we go.
Here's Scatterboo. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
Well, it's clear, Mike, this defense is really locked in. They have a clear beat on what this run game plan is. Back-to-back stops for no gain brings up third long.
Out of the gun, third down. It's Dart. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
Cougar 19.
On first and 10, here comes Walker. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
From the 33, here's second down and 6.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Dragon 60.
Cup in motion. Regular play action now with Milrow. And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up third down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
60, Cup 19, Cup 19.
On third down, Milrow. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Milrow. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. They'll start this on the ground with Scatterboo. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one. Two minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Second and inches. They'll go again with Scatterboo. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, Giants.
Second and short. Normally this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. Well, here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And third down coming up. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing again, Dart. And it's Cam Scalaboo. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Dart gonna throw it again. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. To the air once more is Dart. He's got his man complete to Johnson. Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
19 Tiger.
Giants first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
To the air again goes Dart. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Wandale Robinson. Touchdown, Giants. Now it's Graham Gano for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Giants will level things out at 7 apiece. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Let's go now. Bronco with 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
On first and 10, it's Milroe. Off he goes. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Pass the 60. Pass the 60. Ready. Warriors 7. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Hey, check that. Go.
On second down, Milroe. Flush to his right. Now he'll run. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
Check. Alert. Hey. No, Rick. Hey, flat. No. 79 Broncos. Roll. Check. Panthers.
From the gun on third down, it's Milroe. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
They're going on fourth down. Milroe. And he will have the Seahawks first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
I always always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. First and 10.
Panther streak. Hey, go streak. Cowboy 80. Warrior 70. Check mask. Check mask.
Again, it's Milrow. Exiting the pocket right. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Andrew Phillips.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On the set. Here we go. Cougar 19.
On first and 10, here is Dart. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. On the return, it's Gunnar Olszewski. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Scannaboo. Not much there, maybe a yard. From the 38 now, here's second and 9.
Here we go.
Once again, it's Scannaboo. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down. They'll try to run for it with Scannaboo. It'll be a pickup of 10. That's good for a Giants first down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the fourth quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. On second down, Dart. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack, second down big play attempt falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
3rd and long, and Dart is going to throw. That is intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Cut, ready? Let's go. Ready.
Here's Walker. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down, Seattle.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Come on, this game. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Check contact. Check contact. Ready?
On play action, Milrow. Forced out left. He'll tuck it and take off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
We'll try and run it with Walker. He's got to be close. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks a little short. It is short, and now it's 4th down.
19 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Mustang 19. Street.
To the air, it's Milrow. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked, and they will turn it over on down.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge 4th down stop. Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
On second down, a run with Scatterboard. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line. On 3rd and 1, it's Dart, and that is incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll go, and here's Dart. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. And he will have a Giants 1st down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down. Dart. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. To the outside, complete to Johnson. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Here's a handoff to Scatterboard. 15-yard pickup there. 1st down, Giants.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And it's a big game there as they try to go take this lead.
A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
And he will get into the end zone. Cam Scatteroo, touchdown, New York. Extra point by Gano is up and good. The Giants will move out to a 14-7 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Shaheed now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Ready! Cooking like 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 79 Broncos.
On first down, it's Milroe. Forced out wide. He's going to tuck it and go. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. All 3 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. Go.
They go play action now with Milroe. Inside the 40-yard line. The rookie from Alabama on target there. It is a first down. Here's 1st and 10.
19 Wyatt. Hurt. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. Out to his right. He's going to run it. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. Here is 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
On the zone read, this is Milroe. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
76, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
On 3rd and goal, Milroe. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Cooper Kupp, touchdown, Seattle.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here's first down. They'll run here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. He'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. He'll get that out to Scalaboo.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Throwing again, Dart. He's going to look downfield once again. This one down the field, but it'll wind up incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. He's done his man, complete to Johnson. And he's going to have the Giants' first down, as that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And the Seahawks are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
Let's go now. 19.
Here we go. One final play. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime.
To kick off for New York.
4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Shaheed now to return it. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. Now a first throw here in overtime. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Brian gets in to drop him. It's a loss of 8. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hey, smash Broncos.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete. And now it's going to bring up 3rd and real long.
That's caught! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. How about that play off the call sheet to convert 3rd and 18 for a 1st down.
18 Cardinals.
They'll run here with Walker. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. On 2nd down, Milrow. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. It's 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Milrow. Huff brings it in left side. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
60 boxes, 60 boxes. Ready? 70 Lions.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. Open space inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. Greg, exactly the way you want to handle it when you get the ball to start overtime.
Absolutely, Mike. You want to strike first. You understand the defense is wearing down. It's been a long game. Now you are one stop away from getting out of here with a huge win.
The kick is good. So an ideal start to this overtime. And now it's up to the defense to preserve a 7-point lead. So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently.
And it's intercepted. That ought to seal it. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play. And the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from New Jersey.
defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott, living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow, with a blind who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly out the walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers.
From the oldest capital city in the Americas, founded in 1325, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Mexico City. Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the New York Giants. The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one, and we are underway from Mexico City. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. The first carry now. This is Williams. And a short pickup to about the 25.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Williams going to get it again on second down. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Any team that runs the toss and runs it successfully, that means they win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there for a very nice game.
Completes this one to Pickens. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
To throw is Prescott. And this one quickly to Lamb. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. They go back to the ground with Williams. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. We're scoreless after 1. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Up the middle, it's Williams. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Javonte Williams, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scattergood. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. But once again, it's Scattergood. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. This now a 3rd and 4. From the gun, Dart. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Down the right sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Theo Johnson, 46 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point try good by Gano. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he returns this to the 22. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated Bruce. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll be out right at the 35. Prescott and Lamb hooking up for the Cowboy first.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
And good yardage there on first down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Here's Prescott. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Second down and 3. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 61 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number one. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Looking to throw, Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Ferguson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 19. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 2nd and 10. Prescott to throw it. Able to hit his target Rams. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. In motion left, the tight end. Prescott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Javonte Williams in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, and not much time, we'll see how they play this. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
They'll throw now on the final play. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Savon Rebel. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism.
Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Now Prescott. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him, and he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Prescott off play action. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there, because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Here's Prescott. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. George Pickens, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys go up by 2 touchdowns. Aubrey now for the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. To throw his dart. Working in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence. The big plays are out there.
First down, here's Scalaboo. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Dart. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's Dart. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here we go.
They'll go. Here's Dart. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And the will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.